Let me just make sure. Hello? Ah, noise. Hello? Hello, 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 hello? Hello? Cool. Alright, bet. I had to share this with the entire world. Whoop. Fucking. Hey. Oh, there we go. Blah. There we go. Okay. We're back in it to win it. Hello, what? Oh, right, I forgot I need to actually click on it. There we go. We're in it to win it. Alright, turnabout corner. Cool. E. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Ooh. Philosophical. Phoenix dead. Oh, Phoenix not dead? Ramen? I forget. Was this on the Game Boy too? Or was this on the DS? Oh, that guy's dead. Cool. You die. What? Game over already? Alright, folks, that's it. Pack it up. Go home. Wait, just gotta make sure. Cool. Alright. Sorry for all the extra noise. Okay, there we go. 2 months have passed. This is... Fuck. Mouse, get out of the way. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. I don't think that was the voice. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Damn, alright. Here being the legendary Wright and Co. law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Who is this? Trucy? Ah, fuck. What voice did I give her? Ah! You must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there! Hello there! You found the right place. What? I get it. Women! What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin... what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? I mean, I could do the thing with my finger where it looks like I detach it from my hand. It's pretty cool. Y'all can't see that, but it was really cool. Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess. Defending? I got my perfect parry on lockdown. Ever heard of C-Fire 3? Red parries? No problem. Defending? An unusual talent, but it'll do. It's a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? You can't just defend here. First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? The Ranko offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I called a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. 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 Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. Haha, I get it. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. She was there. But she wasn't. But she was black and white. Oh God. Oh, excuse me. I just had dinner. That's all. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why the stream was late. I had a late dinner. It's pretty good. Chicken soup. Hello, sir. Pick a card. Ta-da! What if we just had the Zelda treasure chest sound effect? Oh fuck! That's right, she's my daughter. What? Fuck. What voice did I give Phoenix? I think it's just my normal voice, right? To see, right? Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Yay! We get to actually do stuff. We have text message, magnifying glass, floppy disk, and legs. Oh yeah, the running joke of the whole series, just showing everyone your badge. Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. Look just like the one Daddy used to have. Now if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone. Hey! My badge! What'd you do with my badge? 1 second. My dog. Ready to come inside now, you little shit? Hey! Hey, mama! Want a treat? Where did I put the treats? Oh, they're there. Want a treat? Want a treat? Here you go. Treat. I'm just gonna give it to you. No tricks. No tricks required. You've already got the sit down pat. Now we just need to do roll over. Alright, was I? Oh yeah. No need to worry. Check your foreskin, huh? Just look at your pocket. Your prison pocket. Huh? No way, my pocket? Wait a second, there's something in there. It's a flyer for your agency. What was I doing in my ass? And here's your badge. You got it back now. That's the last time I let her touch anything of mine. Period. Aww. The Trapalo shippers are in shambles right now. Trapalo? Oh. Yeah, I'll go with that because the other way around is not exactly pussy. Never mind. Anyway. Okay, what is there to look at? A hat. Oh yeah, that guy. An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if you gotta be well over 100. Or even if he's gotta be well over 100. As an old child. How rude. Isn't that her dad? Again, this is like the only game I haven't played before. From what I remember from like Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, I guess her dad did something? I don't know, but we're gonna learn today! No, maybe not today. Spaghetti. Papyrus would be proud. Whoa, the fork is floating! Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that at a restaurant once. The floating fork looks so real. That's when I knew. Someday I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. If you can make Papyrus' spaghetti edible, that would already be magic. I don't want to check everything here. I'm just going to move on. I'm sure there's a piece of really funny dialogue I'm missing. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet! Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Trucy Ray, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise to come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person at our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Did you say he couldn't play the piano? Archie doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're an optimist, I'll give you that. Okay, I think I found Apollo's voice again. So you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy, get it? No, not at all. Stop. Get help. I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young class of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. Wait, doing the math. 33 minus 15. Carry the 2. 7. Anyway. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that accident 7 years ago, wasn't it? You know that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. But I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll study about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. And that reminds me about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. Ah, shit. He's dead. The hospital? Yeah, he's on a strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right, well, I'll be going now, and give the showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. I can drive. I'm probably the one that hit that. Oh. That's a lot of movies. Oh, fuck, what's his name? Is that the Silver Samurai back there? Oh, and the left one is Usopp. Anyway. Ah, yes. More wine. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh, this guy again. Yeah, visitors, are you? Yeah. Who are you, the doctor? Yep. Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh yeah, said he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy-o, the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Oh, God. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. He kind of reminds me of a certain turtle hermit master. Good morning, Apollo. Didn't expect to see you so soon. I fucked that up. Mr. Wright. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. I mean, hell, hey, 7 years is a really long time. That's like half a decade. So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. You were hit by a car? He tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit the telephone pole. Ouch. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. How? He really is lucky, as they say. That's a joke me and my friends used to make in high school. Fucking someone's so dumb they don't know the. It's like they stub their toes like, ah, my elbow. Anyway, about Trucy. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. can't just believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but her... you know what I mean. Oh, Teresa's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But she'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Oh, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. Talent? Hold on. Why is it in quotations? You can just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So, why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? Now, didn't you get prickly now? Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office! Big! I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, Apollo, if you here can't help you. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I just made friends. How could you do this to us, Polly? Polly. Huh? What? Now it's my fault? Yeah, so being such a bitch. On that note, how about you come work for us? Got the perfect client for you already lined up. Client? You mean I could do my job? And defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy! Hook, line, and sinker. Hold on. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client. Alright, so who's the client? Yeah. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine. I was going to that pasta place. Out in Tate's? Tate's? Wait. Tay. Huh. Okay. Anyway. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. Bonk! The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on! I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you find the guy, I intend to sue him. And you can stick it to him in the court. I'm not a prosecutor either. Fuck. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Especially since he is one. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Just like him. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. Oh, one more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? And mark the scene of the tragedy on this map. Boop, boop, boop. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Goddamn. Alright, back to the place. Wait. Wine. Ah! Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again. Okay, it's definitely wine. Who the fuck are they kidding? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trilogy, look at the label. Oh. Deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trilogy, Kay. What can I say? The man loves his wine. Hey, he really fucking does. Piano! This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. A pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Should I play you a tune? No thanks. How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. Me too. Except I don't play. Moving on. Wait, is this actually Silver Samurai? I saw on TV. Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with a grade school crowd. Yeah, blah. I had no idea you'd like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Maybe try not buying them. That's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Alright, moving on. Wrong button. Back to the talent agency. Hoop! Hey! How long you plan on keeping me waiting, huh? Good morning. Well, I already gave him the voice. Hey, actually, it kind of works. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pop's had a bit of a rough spot, huh? Well, that is well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so there's is that Polo fellow, huh? Polio? Is that Polio fellow, huh? Oh, yeah. His name's Apollo. Look at him there, arms all crossed like ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told me what I needed, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. No, of course I don't know him. You knew in these parts? Not really. You know the best noodles in towns. Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out there, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Guy Eldoon. Guy Eldoon. Where's the pun here? Guy Eldoon. Eldoon? Noodle? Oh! It's noodle backwards. Took me a second. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. It's for you, Trucy doll. Wait. I want to examine this. They're all such a strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Where's my magic props? Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. No one plays it here anyway. Neighbors complain. I guess Mr. I really can't play. Who's this? Who's this dork? Who's this knucklehead? So, you're in the noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's name. The noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect recipe soup for a year and a half. Well, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders. 15 fathers passed. I went from freaking Fat Albert to Texan. Anyway, 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. Fuck it, I'm sticking with it. That's a pretty old noodle. Hey, and fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Now, there was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy! Yeah! Anyway. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. Tooth and nail. Fist and foot. Tooth and penis. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldon's noodles. Eldune's noodles. Eldune's noodles. So tell me more about Eldune's noodles. You didn't know the genius that are on my noodles? I'll make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt. Nah, I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pop stand back during his attorney days too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry, be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny? Eh? Heck, I wish I could too! I'd give anything for a ball butt now. What do you mean? It was stolen! My stand! Gone! Poof! Kaput! Zippo! Bye-bye! Hasta la vista! Shit. Stolen? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed on my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone! My keep! My castle! Maybe some bum carted it off. Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it! Without that stand, I'm finished! Oh, my noodle balls were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard all day. Now your dad getting hit? You know, that's the deal. Good luck. Huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. The day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, I make it so hot and salty 2 bowls killed a man. Now I really need a defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back to David Cam, Paulo. Got noodles to make. Things are certainly taking a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. I just realized I lost the Apollo voice. I'm basically trying to do Trunks. Yeah, fuck it. I'm sticking with it too. There's something I wanted to ask you about too, Paulo. Huh? I got a bad feeling about this. Listen to the latest problem now. Don't be cruel. Oh, whoop it, boy. Yeah! Anyway. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my... I'm sorry. What? I already have a suspect in mind. Truce's request. So they were stolen your, you know, the thing that, I mean, women that under, but, to cover it, panties. My panties, yes, you don't need to be so crude about it. No, right. Panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Truce doll. I was in the office last night, and I hung my panties out the window there to dry. What? when a thief came and took them. My favorite... Do women have a favorite? Alright. It's like I don't have a favorite pair of boxers. Oh, whatever. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. Darn crying shame. Yup. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. Oh. Huh. I'll be heading home now. Remember, found my Santa, or there's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Right. You help out Tracy doll here too, you hear? I got 3 detective cases. The fuck? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? You have no work yesterday, now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. On a quorum, that's for rare. I was gonna say that's for sure, but anyway. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item, Mr. L. Dune's request to find a stolen stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly! To the streets! we gonna play Street Fighter? Yep! I'll help you practice your core circles. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me! I guess we might as well get started. Let's see, hit and run, stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties. Well, is there anything to look for here? To give a hint? I guess this is my excuse to check everything. I feel like the stolen panties will come in later. Anyway, moving on. Nope, that's not what I meant to put. No clues here, dumbass. Kitakami? Oh, Kitaki. June 15th, accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm more curious about the park over there, too. Oh, yeah, nice looking lady. Real nice. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? Let me think. You want something? No, I'm not doing that again. You want something? Whoa, that's a husky. Oh, hey. That's a husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Whew. Money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kentucky family mansion, little girl. Eh? You kid with the hair. You want some? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Paula, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kentucky family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. Whoa. If you're gonna ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Oh, man. Why am I suddenly turned on a little bit? Right. Yay! Way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kentucky, wife of the 4th head of the Kentucky family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Whoop. If looks could kill, this one would be a mass murderer by now. Woof. How do I... Oh! Sure, I could have just read that. Huh? What? What? No, go back! Ah, fuck. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? There's something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. I don't know. I want to know what's going on with this guy. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an accident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now, don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Something happened here, officer? No. Move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you go... Fuck! Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Yeah, Detective Sky. Oh. No, Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Oh! It's Sky! I remember her from the fucking, whatchamacallit, the bonus chapter from Phoenix, right? The first trilogy. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're the only one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Nah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or might I spill something on that pretty face of yours? Want a dose of experimental hydroxy... What? Hydroxycellulosidase... Hydroxy-ace lunodositrase. Is that a real... Hold on. Where's my phone? I want to Google that. Because I just made up for the thing. Hydroxy ace lunodositrase. Oh, is it? Wait, is it real? Oh, it's not real. It sounds real. Anyway, I should know better, honestly. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, before I move on, I guess I should say, because so, first off, I was not expecting the first case to be super fucking long. Again, it's been a while since I played a Phoenix Wright game, but, like, I remember, like, in most of these games, the first case being fairly short, and it just ramps up in length. My idea to keep these parts from being, like, 8 hours long each is to do, like outside court, outside court, outside court. So, no, sorry, like, pair like investigation with court gameplay, and then once the court gameplay ends, then, you know, cut it there. That's more or less how I want to do these, like, moving forward, because otherwise each part's gonna be like 8 hours long. Because some of these, from what I remember, like, some of these cases go way long. So there's gonna be multiple parts of this one case, probably. Especially, well, I mean, I'll mostly play it by ear. I mean, we're already, like, almost an hour in. We haven't gotten to the court case yet. To the actual court gameplay. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Well, there's a lot of hydroxys, honestly. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff, would you? Yes, ma'am! How are we gonna get more information like this? Why don't we ask the nice woman across the street? Oh yeah, that nice woman. Nope. Alright, lady. Where'd you go? The Kitakamis. Little Plum, that's a really cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa! Oh. Wait, that was... that was Apollo. Whoa! What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems a little bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should... Oh, fuck. What voice did I give her? Oh, little girl, you should know we're gangsters. Oh. That means you're the bad guys. Trucy! Through me! Please! I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. Or a beer. Or 6. Where's the Heineken? It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course you wouldn't know about... Oh. Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Please don't step on me. Wait. Yeah? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy! I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess this morning. Bah. Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've been my husband, the boss, to thank for that. Yeah, you've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting a wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have, like, any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to! Don't be such a stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yeah. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to people, see? How noble of him. I avail myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Oh, something to check? Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yeah, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago? Huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our own house. Did something happen to your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Hey, private now! So what happened at your house? Bloomers, last night. Got a bad feeling about this. Me, little plump Kitaki, the victim of a pit. What? So it wasn't just mine that were stolen. Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not! Mercy! I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kitaki's panties having much in common. I just imagine Miss Kitaki's panties. Ugh. I know. Oh, I know. We'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you got me into this time, Trucy? Oh, that lady from earlier. Wolf. Oh, that girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother. She's a Kentucky too? Shit, I can't score. Miss. Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency? Oh, they changed it, didn't they? What did it say before? Wait, do I have that in my court record? No, I do not. Anything Agency? Yeah, don't you like the new flyer? This is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her a flyer? I don't know. She's like she could use some help. She's there. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Alright, time to check the trash can. Time to be a Pokemon player and check the trash. There's a big trash can on the way to the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. The Maractus. Hey, look at those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait. You don't think? I do. This came from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow. He took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. Yeah, that's why he's in a crossover fighting game. Fights the shit out of Akuma. It was awesome. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? A mirror. Mirror slipped in the pocket. We have to come back to this and... Ugh. Nah. No need. I keep forgetting. Oh wait, can I use these? Okay, anyway. Present. Maybe she knows something about it? Can you tell me anything about this mirror? That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street. Right, that makes this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? That splash Kitaki paint, you pay the price. Okay, so that didn't really... Okay, so let's go back... No, wait. I want to go back to the hospital. Oh, okay, that's how you get back to the hospital. Huh? Mr. Wright's gone. Maybe he's gone for an examination. He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait. I think it might take some time. Hey, he always loves his examinations. Don't ask, Justice. You don't want to know. Why don't we come back later? Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, damn it. No! June 15th, Scene of the Stand Thief. I can't imagine having your stove outside and your sink. But hey, you know, to each their own. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldune's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. Miraculous Clinic. Hold on. Maybe we should go back and get the slippers. You're right! What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place, a hospital? There's a sign. Miraculous Clinic. Oh! That's where the thief went! The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran to this clinic last night. Wait. Maybe that police car is here. Oh. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Oh. Yeah, well, there you are, Sonny. Well, you fine yet? No, not yet. Long you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like a punishment. Eldune's noodles. Eldune's noodles. So your stand. Eldune's noodles, was it? Hey, pass out from father to son. That stand seen this share also. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So your stand. Eldune's noodles was stolen. I wasn't just the stand I was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose the stand, I lost the legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. And this is about time he bought a new one anyway. Are there any more details you can give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. Happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. Like my... I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Guess not aiming for the late night market. I washed my bowls, gave the wheel a squirt of grease, then I went inside. We didn't notice it had been stolen. Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I washed up on the salty shores of ruination. I'd still have my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least I left one bowl. Look, there, on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets, peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right. You don't think the thief lives there, do you? I wouldn't put past a good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check that garage thoroughly. I gave Trucy a little bit of an accent, didn't mean to. Present. I don't know, maybe he knows? Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and my precious little else. Get cracking on that case, find my stand. I'm begging you. Okay, I have a feeling we probably want to go back for the slippers. What? Nope. Yeah, swap. Oh, God. Oh, the chicken soup. Oh, God. The Trunks Apollo voice I gave myself is starting to kill me. I probably should have asked that lady about it. Nope, that's not... Wrong button. Wrong button again. Or, actually, I might as well. Anything here? A leaf! The bottom is covered in paint! Huh? What's this weird shape here? Looks like a leaf was stuck in the bottom where the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ah! I got paint on my hand! Apollo! So you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Anything inside? Ew. Somebody's greasy ass feet. Huh? The spot here is black. I wonder what it is. Does it look like paint? Prison. Sorry, Sonny boy. Get that shit out of my face. Looks nasty. What's that? Fungus? Fuck no, fuck it. I'm here. I understand there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax invaders. Ah, sorry miss, no going into clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no, nothing to see here. Move along. We'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? Need a little more info on this Mercatus clinic. We could ask Mr. Aldoon, he's their neighbor and all. And we should check out the garage. Wonder if the thief who stole my panties is still in there. Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Mercatus clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Maybe your ass is on vacation. Got him. Whee! Hey, do you know something happened next door? There's a police car out front. I gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. That police car got in there this morning, actually. Asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. Neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. But just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Okay, what if I present this now? Fuck you. Okay, I guess there's nothing else here. Okay, probably should examine the bowl. Is this yours, Miss Eldoon? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back from me, sonny boy! I'm begging you. Okay, good job, me. Doggo. Pet the doggo. Look, a doggy. Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. It's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning. That's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that sand soon. For Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Vote. No clues here. Vote. No clues here. Vote. There's no clues. Move on. Ooh, hold on, just got adjusted my seat. Ah, my back. New. That's quite a sign. I take that's a new as opposed to old. You like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space. Higher planning prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. Luckily for me, it spells the word all by itself. It proves what my image does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed. Mr. Odin's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's all wrong since they built this monstrosity. Brownie's son or it rots. That's what's a man to do. I just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. Big old barrel gallon. I think the oil drum is connected to the sink over there. Collect rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and to make the broth, do you? I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, the sign. That sign over there. El Dune's only using water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. I would too, honestly. This house is, well, it's old. It's been well lived, that's for sure. I lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. Anything else here? Oh, tarp. That's the place, right there! That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and pretty with that blue tarp there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night? I see. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was under the sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. Hee! Anything else here? Guess not. Alright. Be back later, Spoon. Who's your good boy? Oh, hey, we can go in there now. Oh! This is the place. This is where the penny snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy? She's not saying panties so many times. Hey. I was thinking about this car. Let's take a closer look. Look, a cell phone. Someone's dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Alright, now for this thing. Hey, look at that! The mirror's been broken off. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue. Let's see. I didn't... God damn it! Fuck! Not that I can think of. Achoo! Goddamn. Goddamn it. Shut. Fuck. I knew I was on the right track. God damn it. Fuck. Alright. Let's get this fucking mirror. Yeah. Swap it. Hurry up. Let's get back there. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Alright, Aldune's house. Dumrack's clinic. Examine this fucking car again. Oh, there's something stuck in the tailpipe. I didn't even notice earlier. That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently, there was this piece of cloth and shoved in the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow. I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey! There's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! What? Already? Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really, don't mention it. Like, ever. Please, for the love of God. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. Don't put it... What? Wait, what are those? My little panties, of course. They come home to Mama. Can't wait to use them. I'm going to put them on now. Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa! Where'd that come from? How'd the ball get in your panties? My panties are in an extra dimensional space. Anything can fit there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties. Are you fucking serious? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Well, that's one case closed, at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Yeah, no. This thing that I was on the right track for had to go... whatever. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? Smiling like you know something. Blah, blah, blah. Clue, let's see. Show evidence. I do think I have the evidence you've got in mind. The mirror. Yellow paints. That's not how that works. Okay, good. Good. Anyway, present. Take that! My clue is this. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. Where are we at? An hour? Okay, cool. Well, it looks like we've just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow, you put the pro and professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Oh, gee, thanks, Trucy. That was probably sincere. Apollo! Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. And there's hardly a case worth reporting. Anything else of interest here? A cat! A meow meow. A camera. Let's see about the meow meow. Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Eldoon. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy. Not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Looks like old Daddy-O gets some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need to rest. Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent and capable. Tell me, what have you found out if you want to? Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Progress reports. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing! He found my panties so quick. I was like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Miraculous Clinic. Miraculous, huh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked inside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Miraculous Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. And the clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime, the Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use a Miraculous Clinic to do their patch-up jobs. Interesting. People Park. It looked like something had happened in the park. The body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern, in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Miraculous place. Maybe hit him out for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We sold the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! I thought I told you not to. Alright. That leaves the noodle stand. Huh? Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo, hello pro bono. Ugh. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Oh, the lady. You're the one from the Kentucky place. God damn it. My freaking goldfish brain, what voice did I give her? Oh yeah, it was like a really soft voice. Yes. I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alida Talia. Alida Tiala. A little Tiala. A little late? A little late. I don't know. Anyway, I have a request. Finally a voice that's easy on my throat. Why do I do this to myself? Your request, let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought. What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. Not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him, then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? Tiala's story. Cool. So what's your story? You frequent the Kentucky Mansion, yeah? Are you a member of their... how'd I put it? Family? Organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm not to be married next month. I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gangster. Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live a good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki, I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Murder! What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. Oh, he sure is wacky. Is that Sans Undertale? Anyway. Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be the most powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son... Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki. Please. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove his innocence. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Right! Let's go check out the scene of the crime. Okay, so now we're going to the park, I guess. Oh. Oh, hey, this place. Yeah. Nothing's changed one bit. Polly, you look as happy as a clam in the shell. Full error, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Yeah, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while. Ah, drat. Guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. Fuck. Okay. Next, I guess we come back here. Ooh, I recognize that motorcycle. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. It's you. Oh. It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Why does it say hit request on it? Let's tell him what's the use of Kentucky stationery. Excuse me, coming... Wait. Okay, so I gave the other Gavin guy a really smooth voice. Okay, I know he's kind of a rock star type person. Oh, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say I'm used to being expected by the ladies. But this is the first time I've felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? Oh, Fraulein, what is that sweet morsel you're doing in such a damp, dismal place? Can I help? Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I'll take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fraulein. Whee! Hey, what about me? Oh, there's his stand. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. We'll see you again. That's the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. The wind. I'm Sonic! Anyway. Who was that? Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, you sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, this lady. Let's see. What do you kids... How'd you kids get in here? Oh, this guy. Well, he was like... more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop. Always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this is written by Alita Talia. Tiala, goddammit. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out. So, what's up with the mannequin here? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Detective Skye? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Ah, yes, ASMR. Ah, look at her go. Jesus. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years and they won't give me the position I requested. Then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Detective Skye. Quiet, please. It's snack time. Again with this shit. Wait, didn't I? If you can spare a moment, take a look at this. Can't you see that I'm extremely busy? Eating snacks? Yeah. He's eating snacks, I'd say. This is going nowhere fast. I'm sure there's something I can show her. Do I just have to keep... Oh god, not this again. Unfortunately, I played the bonus episode, so I know what she's talking about. The noodle stand. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look! That's the stand! It says Eldun! I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. A bucket. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals. Scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. Very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find at least. What did we come here to find? A leaf. Leaves. I guess that's it, right? It's not really much else. Okay. Assuming we go back to Mr. What's-His-Face. I need to pee. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck. I really should not be holding it in, but I do anyway. Okay. What was playing? Oh yeah, Eldoon. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. Hello? Looks like you left. We found a stain and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. What a bummer. Okay, I have a feeling we need to talk to... Right. Wait, what can... Can I get more information on her? Nope. Did we get anything from... I forget. No, we didn't. Okay. Ah, you're back. Running into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? No, there's a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Murder. So what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in a People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Elden Noodle's stand. It's at the scene of the crime. Did you know? That's unusual indeed. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. Maybe you don't know what the murder weapon was? The funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? Lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. It was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know the other guy too. The other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? I miss Gumshoe. Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucies. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? I guess he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. I guess he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. What was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking this to the detective. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Ooh. Mystery. Top hat. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Rabbit mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy? Oh, fuck. You know what this is, Trucy? I sure do, Trucy. I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. It's getting more and more suspicious. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Why is it still active? A blue silk cat, just like the one Trucy's wearing. Oh, that's just for show. Don't worry, please. Last thought from my mind, honest. I put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says a magician like a silk top hat. Uh-huh. Sure. Whoops. That's not where I meant to go. God damn it. I gotta go all the fuck way back here. Alright. God damn it! Wrong place again. Why am I so stupid? Move. People park. There we go. Alright, bitch. Here, sip on some of this white powder. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Red & Co. law offices? Yeah. Sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. And I will dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. The report came in last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. What was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Palmer Actus. I just recently received the autopsy report, in fact. Was that the guy that stole the panties? I'm betting. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's starting to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. Unlikely story. It didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... this fucker. Who's that old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldon's Noodles, Mr. Hold on. There's a proud part of Eldell's noodles! Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. What sort of person was the victim, anyway? You mean he did... What did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. What's your story? Why are you so weird? Who, me? Just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me in the criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensic expert in Europe? Well, I suppose it was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. Yeah, I know. I played it. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I held him. Really? I had no idea. She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitakami family, yes? Kitaki, goddammit. Walkie Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently. In the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance. Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Huh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Fuck! Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there? What? You been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus told the stand to put it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me! I don't know jack shit. I'm trying to find out, dumbass. There's got to be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead and knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear? Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that! Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? I have an idea whose those might be. Knife! What do you have there? A knife! No! It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Oh, lingo! The defendant, Walkie Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Look at this, there's a handprint on the shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint? Look closely at the handle. See? There's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. This bitch. Right. Let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With the press of A. I'm using PlayStation. Hold on. What's A again? X? Like this, see? Oh. The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling, you know. How to whistle, don't you? Just use Y and... Wow, that's amazing. It's like magic. Isn't it, though? Right. Let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with powder. Can I cover the whole thing? Wait. I want to see if I can cover the whole thing. Oh god, it's so bright. I have to cover every pixel. Ah! It's so bright! What have I done? Ah! The consequences of my own actions! But I must continue. Fuck! Wait, I see some pixels up here. I see some more pixels up here. Oh god, it's so white! I think I got everything. Except for the ones at the bottom, but I can't seem to get those. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Oh, I got him! Thank God for this high-def monitor. I gotta get every single pixel, guys. Hold on. If you're watching the VOD, just skip forward. Oh, I missed a couple. Fuck. Alright. I think I got everything. I can't tell. I mean, I can't tell, but like, turning my eyes just looking at the screen. Wait. I think there's some in the corner over there. I think I got it. Can I use the mic? Wait, no. Hold on. PlayStation. Okay, fuck it. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, man. Hey, look at that! We got it! Good. Clear. Quite impressive. Next, match the print. The police officer has samples so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. Probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Yeah. That's about it. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Paulo, she's sparkling. Like, no, literally. Like, and I'm dimming. No, like, seriously. It's like a radioactive glow. It's kind of weird. Is she bioluminescent? I'm not willing to find out. Let's move on. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Cool. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hour is almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I know. I don't know what good it'll do, but we have a witness and a knife with prints. I have a mission. I've got a bad feeling about this. Don't worry. It's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. I feel like it's something I haven't examined yet. And this is Mr. Eldon's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper letter looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him, but with the corpse and all. Anyway, they're up to 3 of our cases. That's right! Congratulations, Apollo! At least with one case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. Again. Fuck. This mannequin's dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The bodies of the victim. The body of the victim has already been removed. Fuck! The body of the victim has already been removed. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What? You think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah. Taking care of business, Little Plum Kentucky style. Trying to sound too eager about that, please. Alright, moving on. Okay, so I already have an idea of where we're probably going to go with this. Oh, she's gone. Oh, we can't get the slippers? God damn it! But the prints! Looks like that woman's still causing trouble. Look, no one goes in. That means you. Oh, what's the difference? Let me go. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. That's it. I'm suing. But I might change my mind for $5. What is she? Some kind of concert artist? They're not letting anyone to the crime scene. The guard at the entrance is humming a song. He's got a rhythm, actually. Maybe he plays in a band. God damn it, but the slippers! Alright, whatever. Anyway, she's gone. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. It's almost all dry. It's going to be tough to clean. Yeah, no wonder she's gone. Alright, moving on. Ooh! Oh! The lady's gone. Okay. Oh, this guy's gone too. I guess go back to right. It's actually a relief to be so thoroughly ignored. Okay, so where do we go? Oh. Oh yeah, no, this is just to like, so the game can give hints. Oh yeah, the detention center. Duh, I forgot. We're supposed to talk to the fucking defendant. God damn it. Once again, me and my fish brain. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. We'll see you 3 minutes! I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wings Kadaki. Himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you! You're the one oh. Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old... they're here. Whoa. Whoa! This guy radiates power. Power. With a cute apron? You walk his lawyer? Yes, sir! Well, I'm Big Wins, Kentucky. 4th head of the Kentucky family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice? Yeah? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If you're found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yeah. I'm all about capiche. Capiche is loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark, help. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I want to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be walkie. G's not a G till he does hard time, bizoy. The fuck? You'll see, when I get out of here, things will change. Silence! My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me? I don't need no trial. I did it. I think it's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun, at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight, performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. I'm absolutely fucked, aren't I? Okay, almost 2 hours. Just in the fucking investigation. Fuck. Woo, baby. Alright, I guess we'll keep going. I said we do investigation and court. We're going to do investigation and court. We'll see just see how long it'll actually take, and if I actually need to actually like start doing investigation and court separately. Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? It was all smiles yesterday. Yeah, he smiled when he said he'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yeah, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice! I started my voice ring at 5 this morning. Oh, do some now. I want to see. Or, hear. Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine! That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine. I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Is this the guy? Oh, yeah, it is. Ah, good morning! Yo, sup? Here with the guilty verdict, G? See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Not really. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's keep it real till they spend hard time in the pan. Fuck. You'll have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Come on. I already changed the voice for that guy. Jesus. And all of them hurt. Sounds like they've both been voice training to Apollo. My worst fear is realized. The trial starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. Ah, fuck, what did I give the judge? Oh, yeah, I was like, quarter-time session for the trial of Walkie Kentucky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll there, Judge. That wasn't the voice. Ah, it's him! The guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. To say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feel that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not to worry, our judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the... That is going more and more French. The little boy who bested my brother. Boy, the fuck? It was worth canceling. It was worth canceling a show or two. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. I don't get what the fuck you mean. There's no way to get the crowd jumping here, Judge. They're not supposed to jump. It's a courtroom. Dumbass. Ach, tongue, baby. Today we played my way. What's that noise? Ooh. This jam actually kind of slaps. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, give me a second. Sometimes you have to get up in order to get down to prosecuting. This is crazy. The victim, Paul Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park, he was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world is the doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant, right here, right now. Because it is undeniable. Truth is, he shot the victim. What do you mean undeniable? You're going to glare at anyone near justice. Glare at the puck in the defendant's chair. This crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Nine! Not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment? I swear I could see the guitar for a second. What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, Judge. Why did the little puck do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Not so fast! The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what did the defendant specifically request to do so? As he did this morning. To give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. What? What a dumbass! Apollo, you're fucking cooked! What is right? I always say that on stage you should hit the crowd with a speed and ferocity. Sounds like you got you good, huh, Polly? Oh, he's got me real good. As much as the next guy. Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will not hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, or the defendant, walkie, are you? Ain't your son, old man! Except to Kitaki, you best be prepared to step strong! You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail. You've got to hand to him. Walkie sure has guts. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well, then the court will not... Fuck. Well, then the court will now hear the testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself! Please don't say anything stupid. I'll tell you one thing. The doctor was quite a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about a half a year ago. He messed up my up something bad. And he just let me go without a word. See you later, bye! So I gotta go in and get another doctor to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No, G's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? You're saying you're one of the victim's patients? So it goes down when you're keeping it real on the streets. True that. I'll tell you one thing. That doc was whack. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe it's the first time I'm hearing about all this. Oh, God. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. The doctor was quite a quacker. Press. Wrong button. Wrong button again. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Fucking kill me. There we go. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. Isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Who asked you, Point Locks? Just who do you think you are? Lawyer? Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. By someone, you mean... Was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you, I mean? You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what had to be done, straight gangsta style. But why are you so mad at this doctor? Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, G-Man. So you're a patient at the miraculous clinic half a year ago. For what reason? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the Rivalis family. Oh Jesus. That's when I pulled a jack move. And ran to an ambush. Gee, busted, it kept right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. I ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time. By yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. So you were carried to the miraculous clinic from there? Precisely, he was shot in the heart. Fuck. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? I catch bullets between my teeth. But I never learned how to catch it with my heart. Seriously, it's not. The bullet stopped just short of my thumper, you know what I'm saying? Would have been gold if it weren't for that whack doc! Can't even take out a stupid bullet. So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. God, this guy's so fucking cringe. What do you mean he just let you go without a word? What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. It sounds as though our doctor wished to hide his mistake. That's why he let the defendant go. He's a liar! A straight up! He's a better G than me! So I gotta go in and get another doctor to patch me up again. So this bullet's still... You know what? I can still feel it! Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. It wasn't like a bullet straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's one from one of our hit singles. Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Word, G-Man! Weren't no accident if faux shizzle. God. It seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting it down was like doing the world a favor. Walkie, please don't tell your lord before saying things like that. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. Chin up, Apollo! Back straight! But why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. The family checkup? That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young than fade away, bzooey! A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Did your father not tell you? The bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, Air Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way, that's whacked! There is proof, your checkup support. Ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started. Started? You've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness. Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. This Gavin's strategy? So, you would tell us your name and occupation. I have no idea what accent I'm doing. My name is Weasley Stickler. No, my name is Weasley Stickler. by occupation, I take it you refer to some labeled profit society at large that supports a livelihood and their wish to finish, and I was convinced of being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. And so once we have accepted this reality, we say that confusion is not gestalt per se, but fuck, his hair in the representation of thought. Oh god, I tried. I really tried. By which he means saying that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. But with curiosity for all the things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my... Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw the night of the crime.
You ask quite simple. Oh, fucking. I'm not, nope. That night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping, when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointing at the man pulling the stand. One shot! The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead.
Was there anyone else in the park at the time?
I can't say with 100% accuracy that there was not. The pistol our witness refers to is this.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Ah, fingerprints were wiped. How convenient. Fuck.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Tracy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man. I can't help but feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Was he the panty snatcher? Oh, my voice is already going. The night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping, when I saw them... Oh wait, I'm just... Okay. On the way home from shopping, you say. Why go through the park? Ah, fascinating inquiry. Revealing me culpable of being insufficiently verbose. Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I am capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, it requires me 3 minutes 24 seconds to complete one such set. Ergo, the time to complete the 2 is on average 6 minutes 28 seconds. However, in the case that the questions are in the verbal category, immediately not... That's enough. Enough! I get the idea.
Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish cross-examination sometime this month.
Please, have a recording booked after this trial. I've got a show to perform. Gee, sir, you're all so busy. Whoops. Were these men talking by any chance? Oh, now that you mention it, they were, though I cannot claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments such as, you lied to me, oh, and I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine, pal. Just as our defendant claims. I believe we wish to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet in the heart.
If that's true, then this is a vital piece of testimony.
Sounds like he heard them clearly enough to me. Might I be allowed to amend my testimony? What now? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear it on my diploma. What's the difference? And so the man, who was he? How can you be so sure it was the defendant? The crime took place at night. It would have been too dark. Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. You see, in class I always sat in the very backmost seat. Do you know why? Who cares? Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes. And this relates to your testimony.
And this relates to your testimony how?
I mentioned this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say? Yet there are lights in the park. If I say the defendant wasn't in the park that night, then he was in the park that night. It is hard, immutable fact. He sure is confident. He seems to be telling the truth, too. Ugh. Are you sure the pistol you saw is the same one that was submitted as evidence? Am I sure? Surely you jest. That's what a common witness would be tempted to say. Huh? Yet I have no common witness. You see, not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that it was night in the park, which indeed restricted my field of vision to sufficient levels of... no! I think it means he couldn't see it that clearly. My badge for a normal witness. But the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant was raised his weapon and clocked that Wigger in the head. Pop pop. I'm absolutely certain only one shot was fired. Yes, of course there was one shot. Why do you ask? Aha! A contradiction. Finally! Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice. A clear-cut fucking... this guy. Good eyes, our justice. You're cool. Real cool. Eh? You really think so? There's no reason why the shot had to have been fired that night. Meaning? This pistol came from the Kentucky family mansion, yeah? I think it's unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation. He's got a point. Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had the answer ready before he even spotted the problem. He seems pretty confident in his testimony. We always make the biggest mistakes when we're at our most confident. We got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it! Right. Better give that testimony another listen. Wait a minute. Where's the autopsy? To the right temple. Here we go. Bitch! Got your smug ass. Whew. If that's all of it, I think I might have a chance. Is that you relaxing? I see, Air Justice. Huh? Oh, Objection! Objection!
Just quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet.
Right.
Look at this.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report?
Right. Problem. Yeah, the problem is the location of the entry room.
The location? The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? I've already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain it quite simply, really. First, understand that when I say square, I mean speak not German. This fucking guy.
Mr. Justice.
Yeah.
What's your objection to these krypton particle things?
This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small. You disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. Temple? Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Isn't it? It is, right? Finally.
Ah, this fucker. Yeah, Justice. Oh, yeah, Justice. Yeah? Your tactics are outdated. Try to shake the witness by objecting to such... Try to shake the witness by objecting to trifles. So you haven't forgotten. The fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix, right, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to the testimony. Yerk! He had a forehead. Forehead? It doesn't matter, you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do with a forehead? Well, I guess... we're trying to stop them? I'd probably shout stop. And you, Fräulein? Me? Well, I'd probably scream. And you, Herr Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? The victim turned his head to the last moment. Gulp. Oh yes, thank you for jogging my memory. It's not like an addendum to the testimony is required. I'm losing all my voices, goddammit. Denying the part 2. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two! I cried with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Upon our cowardly killer, the defendant appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see. So you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed, with composure. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shot like that. That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. Yeah. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please!" or something to this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. Oh yeah, he's right. I got my last one right, mixed up for a second. Well, that does seem to be the case. Witness the power of Junior and Ivy University's Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness. Ah, puta. I need to stretch. Okay. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Bullshit! So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? Kimmy said we students of Ivy University no. The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action. That was certainly brave of you. You have gotten shot. Eh? You certainly were lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind. He actually looks like he has no idea he was in danger. Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed. Jesus, I want you to, I cried with composure. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice? They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park, and the victim responded to the clarion call. Quiet. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time to be precise. And the victim didn't ask for your help. It can be said he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step. I'm totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Don't say that aloud, Trucy. Please. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? He seemed to be quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human physiology is a tangled web indeed. Or psychology. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked, the common tale but true. Unfortunately, before I could take further action... You didn't try to apprehend the criminal? It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I hadn't the time. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd, Apollo? What? The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yeah. In that case, I'd expect that to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? I like that contradiction. Kind of sad to see it go. Not as sad as I feel. What do we do now? At least the testimony is getting a little clearer. She's right. Maybe I can find something to use in this new testimony. No, I'm gonna do this right. I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm not gonna scum saves. Okay, let me think. So I'm assuming it's either the shiv or the actual pistol itself. Let's try. I'm gonna try the pistol first. Okay, it was the pistol. Yeah, because we didn't find it at the crime scene. Wait a second. Tisk tisk. Not another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse. You can't see how it affects you. Come again? Wait a second, you say? A second? Oh, we intended to just wait a single second. 1/60th of a minute. And that's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now to ask for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes, 53... Hey, this guy. Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. I wanted to say you were objecting to the length of a second. Yes, I mean, no! Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Common ploy made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Oh! Yeah, the little ghost that get into the university student. There's a song in there. I'm not little. Then let's think like adults, shall we, Fraulein? What if the killer, the defendant, was not wearing gloves? Well, there's something in that too. Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. The shiv! Well, Mr. Justice? Could the killer have been wearing gloves? No way. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some traces of prints remained. Which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, we wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer and the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And his pistol was found at the scene of the crime, suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, if I had any of your precious objections... What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice reading go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't what obvious? When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw a walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure walkie threw away. You're right. He's just confused because the pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong. Well, it can't be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter. This guy. Can I skip this? We can say for certain that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Well, if he threw it wasn't a pistol, it had to be something else.
At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking.
I want that smile off your pretty face, Gavin.
Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. When did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
This bitch.
Is that sword? I saw one of those on the late night movie last night.
Great, I saved a deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints?
A single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Head forehead? You're forgetting two other things you've just proven. Huh? One that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Wakikitaki. My voices. Alright. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Indeed. Never underestimate Gavin is the lesson here.
The court is in the opinion of that our witness is fond of making assumptions, and I'd like to believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please.
And so it's the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up with him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes. That's what I said, assuming. It's as if there was a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better.
This court assumes is that the witness will testify to what happened after the shot was fired.
God, I hate this guy. Anyway. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave that scene in good conscience. I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Where are we at? Oh god, 2.5 hours. Why didn't you chase the killer? He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that. Did the testimonial not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
I better find a way to take this testimony down quick. God, I need water. Ah! Ah! Oh god. Ooh, my voice is hurting. I'm doing this to myself, honestly. It's like 10 times worse than like yesterday. Oh my god. Which way did the killer run? By that time it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. And he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. Achtung! Don't even think about pointing out what he was going away from his home. All he had to do was look back once he was out of sight. Ugh, I didn't know that's where I was going. You were certainly composed for someone who just witnessed a killing. If one is to devote one's life to a pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood.
I'd be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor. Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. Something strange about how he acted. Tracy looks like she has something to say. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said I have just dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed in a single shot to the head tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Perfect syllogism. A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. Actually, looks like he's going to cry. Tracy, if you got something to say, please, for the love of God, spit it out. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes? I assume the state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened. Not at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing.
It is late at night. It's not odd to think there will be a few people around in the park.
So you just stood there watching. How much going on there? First, if you got something to say, by all means, say it. Ugh! I can't find a single problem with this testimony. Had enough at last, there, forehead. Maybe send him back off a bit? Hell no! The defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
You're beating Prosecutor Gavin.
I'll let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I'll amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head.
Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination.
I never checked this thing. There's something I'm missing. Okay, that wasn't it. Okay, I will give up. I feel like... God damn it. Alright, it's not fishy about that testimony at all.
If there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's prints off. After the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as if he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting a small-time punk, in my opinion. No! I'm not screwing. Oh god, my throat's coming.
It seems we've come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all. How unfortunate. It seems like you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you at Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Waki Kitaki.
Hold it!
Josie!
Nobody move.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet.
Wait, are you...
Wait, are you one of the Kitakis?
The Kitakis? The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters?
If you want to see me give the pretty girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes.
What? This court will not bow to the pressure from the likes of...
Yeah, Judge. I see no point in further aggravating this gentleman. Recess. 20 minutes. Or I promise you you'll regret it. Recess. 20 minutes. Or I promise you you'll regret it. Wait! How did he disappear so fast? Whoo, baby!
I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff! Catch that mysterious man!
Hi. To be motherfucking continued. Yes, save, for love of God. So we back on investigation mode, or? I guess we are. Alright, let me see. We are at almost 3 hours. How long did the last case go for? Oh god, my throat is killing me. I should probably stop now that I think about it. But I'm stubborn. So... 3.5 hours. Okay, you know what? I can go on a little bit longer. Just to like I beat or I go back into investigation. Trucy! Trucy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Oh, that's Trucy. You move quick, Apollo. Good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought... Don't cry, Apollo. Those good-for-nothing gangsters. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else. What the heck is that? Surprised? Here's one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. This is a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I am a big hit. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you... Trucy, there are some things you just don't do! I'm pressing charges! Same, buddy, same.
Apollo! Now's not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here.
Huh?
Remember what you said to Walker's father yesterday? You promised you saved his son.
But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do?
Look, once the judge declares the verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talents to stop that from happening, I will.
Drusy, no more sage objections, please.
Don't talk about magic, Apollo. I mean, when the witness isn't confident, I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got.
You can see what he's feeling?
Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times.
All the times when there was a contradiction.
I don't remember, but I'll say I will.
Well, I think I remember them for sure.
There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time there was a contradiction. He said the man tossed aside the pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction.
Well, that's true, but how does that help us?
Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Oh, what, reading the book? Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of the page in his book.
How am I supposed to see that?
Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
Huh?
Huh? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling.
You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games?
It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great, so you cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this.
You've got to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth.
Watch a testimony? The fuck?
The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Wright said that? Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious?
Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of another way out of this, one Apollo.
Was what that she said before the trial started? Oh, God. Get ready for justice! Let's do it!
Apollo!
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best you can. I just flew in from the coast and boy, am I tired.
Right. Why'd I always get the nuts?
Court is now back in session.
Right. We're fine.
I'd like to say that the young lady... I'd like to say the young lady saying next to you, Mr. Justice.
Oh, you mean me?
Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat?
No, right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that.
You settled that? The fuck did you fist fight him?
Yeah. Fucking, you ever watched Right in UMVC 3? Yeah, I might learn a thing or two. Him with the raw level 1. Yeah, it was an out of court settlement. Right. Perhaps following what happens, believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? I think he's on to me. I wish it would stop being so cool. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something.
There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor.
Don't forget, Apollo. When he's unsure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
There it is!
Ah, God. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. If only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What's this? My bracelet. I think I'm going into Ultra Instinct. What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can't see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy. My bracelet's trying to tell me something. I cannot prevent the killer from leaving the scene. No, okay, ba-ba-da-ba-da. So they called immediately after witnessing the murder. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them? Wait, Apollo! This has to be it. Wait, do you mean this habit? The only time we even had a book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for his habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. You know what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. Your bracelet? I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you're talking about. Bleh. I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you're talking about, Trucy. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to focus my bracelet with Y so it reacts to the testimony. What's going on? I can see the witness's face. His expression so clearly, it's filling my mind. I see nothing else, hear nothing else. Trucy, what's happening to me? This is what I mean by focusing. Focusing? In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out. Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right? Sure. He's not sure if he fails with the pages of his book. You got it. Right now you're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out. I bet they are. First, we were focused attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place. She's right. I can only see his face like this. Try to changing my viewpoint. Oh, there it is. Perfect! Now you're really ready. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch. Perceive? Try to listen to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit. Right, even when he fiddles with the page. That's right! Ask your signal to look closer to perceive with why. Find his weak spot and I guarantee we'll be able to give him a royal flush. Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much. Just have to pay attention to his words and his fingers. Don't worry if you miss it, you can always try again. Right. Look out, nervous twitch. Here comes justice! I feel like I was on the right track with the fucking cell phone. I was just too early about it. Fuck! I saw it just now. I can see it.
Mr. Justice, do you have something to say?
All this banging of desk is quite bad for my circulation, you know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of her book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone! I'm curious now about the cell phone of yours. Might have asked a few questions? What to ask? Mrs. Stickler, please show me your cell phone! Why? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
You don't have it?
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? Yeah! Where did you get that? That's the phone from yesterday. Look! Oh. I'm not doing the flashbacks. I'm trying to save my voice as much as I can. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute. Where's the meaning of this?
The cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
The Maractus? Why, that's where the victim lived.
Yeah, that's impossible. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
Payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all?
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, it's indicated with a startlingly high degree of accuracy. It was right around here.
That's quite a ways away from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into Mr. Rax's clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells us all. But that's ridiculous. It makes it sound like I snuck into his fellow's garage to commit some crime. This is over. I was trying to kill him.
Well, Dr. Marcus was killed that night.
Yes, but no. This is not everything has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true. I lost my cell phone. But you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it has raised considerable suspicion of connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. To have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Sure. Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger, forehead. Hit it. I'm gonna change the way. I like your swagger, forehead. Hit it! No, it's something.
A court will see this evidence just hit it, as they say.
This evidence proves that someone was dropped on the night of the murder as is. Does stuff on herself. Details. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the watch. Okay. So it's 6. Oh wait, no, that's the minute hand. So it's something. So that's 12, 11, 10, like 9:30, or just past 9:30. Oh, it is 9:30.
Well, Prosecutor Gavin?
No comment, Judge.
No dice, Mr. Justice. Penalty!
Paulo, remember when we found that cell phone? You had fallen on the ground before that night.
That's right!
That cell phone would have been crushed.
Your Honor,
One more chance, please.
Mr. Justice, keep this up and you'll run yourself out of a life's worth of chances.
Okay, so it wasn't that. The panties? I feel like it's the panties. Damn it. Okay. This thing? I'm missing something here. What proves it was done that night?
That's a side view mirror.
As it so happens, Miss Dr. Maractus' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder.
An accident?
An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside the People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident. Which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. Every cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage. Then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground, right under the wheel. There you go, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped this in the garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Weird. York. Mr. Stickler, you know what that means? You did break into the victim's garage that night.
This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus?
No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something. I suppose it's worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this.
I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared?
Who's calling? Who's texting me? How fucking dare you? Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. That's the face of guilt. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Excuse me. Yes. I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer of the stand. Oh, clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene.
Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage.
Yes, well, as you can see, my model cell phone has a defect. It is given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. But in any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please.
That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't say anything there either, actually. Looks like you're still on your own this time around.
Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes justice!
I wish justice would stop coming, please. My throat hurts so bad. So I'm guessing I need to press him, find a new testimony, and then it'll react. So you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? Well, yes, of course. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic detail.
Mr. Sickler, can you explain yourself?
No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me.
I'm sure the store clerks would disagree.
Do you think sampling free food counts as a religion? Fucking what? In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home, yes. That's when you pass in front of the Maractus Clinic? Why, yes, that's correct. That's a pretty suspicious pause there. Mr. Sickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Sure. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from there takes me past the Maractus Clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet woe is I walked on unaware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. Fishy, fishy. Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact... Oh. One might say I went into the entrance closest to the Maractus Clinic. The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I am a keen observer of the obvious, you might say. This part of the testimony is the key, I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? The noodle stand. Why not? Do you ever remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that's what it. Yes, that was it.
For doing something quite well, it should took you a while to tell us. Thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Oh, Mr. Justice?
What about that sign? Could that be important? Very important. So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony.
Does the noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I'll just put that into the testimony as well.
Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Some apply to the school merely for a taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't call you a smart noodle, that's for sure. Well, you done fucked up. And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. I just last week my professor offered me this praise. At last you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. I read without a doubt noodle. I see. What? Why you look at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing here, was it? Although, it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Miss Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. And carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually says the name of the stand's owner. Eldunes. Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely Noodle for sure. Positive.
I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight.
I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign says Noodle. She saw it mirrored? The answer is quite simple. The witness saw the sign wrong.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
Apollo! Nothing that changes the witness's eyesight. Eh? Okay, so you've proven the witness had bad eyesight and is overconfident. But that just produces a bad witness. It doesn't solve the case. How rude! I've not made a single mistake, I assure you. I'm a student of science. Errors are not tolerated in my field, I'll have you know. Okay, so I was... Now there's one spot from which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims. What?
Mr. Justice, show us this spot.
Around here? No one was standing here, on the opposite side!
How do you know that?
With me from the south, the sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand.
Oh, this side says Noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and the back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed a crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. So what? So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all. He's right. Traveled far enough to the south and you will end up going north. If you don't know global scale directions are hard to think without meeting. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change? It changes everything, Apollo. Tercy? Remember his testimony from earlier. Though to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Whoa, 3D. The killer and the victim are facing... Okay. The killer and the victim are facing each other here. And at the moment the killer raises his weapon, his Stickler shouts. At which point the victim turns his head to look. And the killer fires his pistol. That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, That reverses the whole scenario. Completely. If Mr. Stickler shoots shots from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, the bullet would have hit his left temple. In other words, someone standing at the point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right!
So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes an entirely different meaning. Indeed. You're absolutely correct, Fräulein.
What meaning? What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
North? Oh! Well, that's where the witness Wesley Stickler was standing.
Correct, so if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself! Yarr!
Order! 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 One Big Mac, please.
Wow. The apple didn't fall from the... Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. Clarify one point for me if you would, forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing me, this college student, of murder? Yeah, I guess. Can't exactly say he looks innocent. This bitch guilty as fuck. But something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as a real killer. No, please look aside. I'm a really nice guy. All my friends say so. Oh, one of them. Tom from MySpace.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why now! The word confession isn't in my dictionary. Tisk, 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 forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, did you say you were accusing the witness just now? For a crime other than murder? A reason the court all ears.
Yeah, I knew he's guilty of something, but what crime? Yeah, I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there? Do you have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Your evidence? The court is all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us the evidence that points to the witness's involvement in the crime.
The Bloomers. The trash was on his side. Something tells me this isn't one of those good silences.
Something else to say, Mr. Justice.
One more chance, please.
By all means, but your effort wasn't wasted. Look, a brand new penalty.
Oh god, I'm losing my voice. Damn it! I thought I would, like, prove...
Did he take the cart? Fuck it. Fuck! Alright. Well, that's my second game over. On my second case. God damn it. Alright. Oh, where are we at? 3 hours and 20 minutes? Okay. Well, I done fucked up. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, God, I'm missing something. Retry from the scene, yeah. Oh, wait, what? I have all my things back? Okay, weird. Oh, the noodles? The gun? The noodles. Oh! God, I'm an idiot. Okay, I was on the right track, but I used the wrong one. Okay, hold on. No, I get it now. Because if he was in the garage, that means he probably sucked us into the tailpipe. Yeah! All right. God damn it! I'm such an idiot. All right, cool. The evidence is this.
What is that? Women's underwear?
Hey, those are mine. Don't look at me like that!
Order! Order! Order, for the love of God! Mr. Stickler? Well, I can't say this comes as a shock.
This is not what it seems! My Pythagoras... But... What? On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Barely she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the miraculous clinic garage. Oh! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you're guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please hear me out. It's not what it looks like. Just because I said... My friend said you would, and I said bet. I had to. It's a bet.
Mr. Stickler should be ashamed.
It's not what it looks like.
So we to understand that you were shot not because you were guilty of murder, because you lacked the courage and major theft of this girl's undergarments?
Perhaps you're not aware that my school's name was originally written for. I stands for intelligent and V stands for valiant, see?
Your point?
I'm not done. Now I'm majoring in the science department. What does science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU science department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science than a mystery? Come on! We're talking about a girl's panties here. No, you don't understand. A mystery is the unknown. The unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. When I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate. For science! A full-size car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. A tire? Yes! I saw her do it! She pulled a tire out of those panties. So all first there was the tire, then a stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic panties trick. I just don't understand. Room from a pair of panties
It mocks the very laws of physics.
A broom, a frozen chicken, Trucy.
Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Stickler, you saw this girl's panties to understand a magic trick?
You see panties, but they're much more than that. For me, they're an object of serious study. I wonder. That's be a reason the rash of panty snatchings in the area. Are they all you? I'm sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of panties flapping in the breeze, I thought maybe it was be the pair that would elucidate the mystery. Even the night she chased me through the streets, I put tears of joy. Perhaps it's the night that I will seize the truth. Oh, God, I can't keep up with this guy.
Still, there is one thing unexplained.
You refer to our witnesses of the lie, yes? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but it was in fact the north.
Indeed. But anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guess there, forehead. Me? Did I hear you correctly? Did you say you had do not accuse the witness of murder? Well then, why then did the witness lie about this location at the time of the shooting? I have no idea. Apollo? There's nothing about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a...
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location?
Yeah, the other fucking pair of panties. I was on the right track. The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
What? More panties? What the fuck? Start turning to a hentai.
How many panties are you carrying in your pocket there, forehead? These are the last. Honest, I swear. Please. These were found in the trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, you can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you didn't...
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties.
So, these panties are your handiwork as well?
That night, I had been hunted in the miraculous clinic garage. Being in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties I made for home. Toward the office where the girls works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by the giant mansion. A giant pair of panties. Apparently I didn't know those balloons belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home. I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Maractus. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. They searched me. That's when he disposed of the bloomers. Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne.
A fascinating and disturbing tale. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. And I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial.
One last thing, if I might.
Yes, Prosecutor Gavin?
Regardless of what we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, the defendant, Walkie-Talkie, was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Walkie-Talkie has a clear motive.
Ah, that's right. Fuck. Indeed, the defendant Walkie-Talkie still is the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else on the scene of the crime. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound of the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and the prosecution.
Yeah, baby.
No problem. Very well, this brings the trial for the day to the close. The fucking English. Court is adjourned.
Finally! Oh my god! Oh, my throat hurts so bad. Oh, work tomorrow's gonna suck.
Save your progress? Yeah. Woo! Why do I do this to myself? Oh, God. Okay. Well, that concludes the first part of case 2. Ow! Fuck! God damn it, I kicked the freaking stand over. Alright. And then I believe, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Oh, let me check my schedule. Yeah. So next weekend, another two streams back to back. Definitely. Yeah, definitely Apollo Justice, the second part of this case. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the other stream. I might just do. I might hit online and do some one of my fighting games just to see how far I get. I have a couple ideas. I don't plan to do the story mode of Street Fighter anymore. I have different plans for the next game I'm going to play after Apollo Justice. It's not going to be Dual Destinies. I'm going to play something else, but it all depends. It all depends. Okay. Well, see you guys next week when we finish this court case, or well, no, rather, when we continue this case and maybe hit the streets. See you guys next time.